This is vlog number 3. Today, I'm gonna actually be getting a business bank account for Performance Nut Butter. I'll be working on some of the packaging for Performance Nut Butter. I have a few other things that I gotta do for that, but I'm up here in Valencia, so I'm gonna be working at the B Dancewear facility. I got to do a lot of different things. One of the things, very small, seems like almost a silly thing I need to do, is work on the computers at B Dancewear. They're all running really slow. I'm just gonna add some RAM to them, but it's really important. My computer, personally, I spent about $1,300 on a computer, which isn't insane, but I recommend having a good computer. So I'm gonna be doing that. I'm gonna be working on Amazon. I'm gonna be working on a few other random things. Like I said, I'm up here in Valencia. When I'm in Valencia, I usually stay at my parents' place. Valencia is where the B Dancewear facility is. My parents also happen to live here. So it's a beautiful spot. I don't think I really respected it when I was a kid, but hey, I'm pretty lucky to be able to live somewhere. My parents got lucky. They moved here back in the day when it was like garlic farms here, onion farms, something like that. And since then, the whole place has been a lot nicer. So other than work, I might be going to the pool today, getting in a good workout. That's something I haven't really been filming in these, is I definitely try to get in a good workout. I haven't been doing as good of a job as I would like, but I'm gonna try to start balancing that a little bit more. And then tonight, I'm getting dinner with a buddy. Looks like we're gonna be doing Korean barbecue. His name is James. He was crucial, so crucial in helping me start Performance Nut Butter. Very smart guy, very business savvy. He's got an Amazon business. So we'll be doing that later today. And let's get started with day number 3. Outside here, this is B Dancewear. Outside of B Dancewear here, so I spent the morning working on, like I was saying, trying to fix some computer errors and a few other things. Literally spent an hour and a half working on one issue with Windows where the hard disk was taking up a bunch of the system, and that was a big pain in the butt, but got it fixed. About to work on some Performance Nut Butter stuff. We have Monica here, who is really good. She knows Adobe Illustrator. She's gonna help me do some of the design for the packaging. We're gonna see how it comes out. I might end up just hiring a professional to do it, but I've already hired a professional to do the jars, and I think we're gonna just take a lot of those designs and apply them to the pouches. So I think Monica is perfectly suited to do this, and I'll save a little bit of money, so that's kind of nice. So we'll do that. Then it's lunch, and probably go to the pool, do a little bit of swimming, hang out, and a little bit of relaxation as well, and then come back to B Dancewear here and do some more work. But let's go work on the labels. So it's been another one of those days where I don't get as much done as I would like to. I'm heading over right now to meet with a local business that they are really good at liquidating. They're a warehouse business. They sell a bunch of overstock items. That seems to be their whole business model. They sell a lot on eBay, and since that's something I'm getting into, I'm gonna talk with them, and I've heard they wanna talk with me too, because I know how to do all the digital marketing and all that kind of fun things. Like I said, I didn't get as much done today. One of the issues that I had was the paperwork for my LLC was in Santa Monica, and I don't have it here. I called LegalZoom, who are the people that handled my LLC formation, and they said they'd email it to me, but they didn't email it to me yet. They said it may take till the end of the day, but the lady's like, nah, it should get to you earlier. Turns out it's still not here, so there might have been some kind of an issue with it. Like I said, I'm heading over to that warehouse, gonna go to the gym, then I'm gonna go hang out with James, drive back down to the west side. Let's see if I got anything else done that was really good today. Still working on, as I showed you, still working on the pouches, and if nothing else, Monica's gonna help me do the mock-ups. Later this week, just as a heads up, actually starting tomorrow, going to VidCon tomorrow. That should be a lot of fun. But right now, like I said, heading over to Warehouse 2 to meet with the people over there and see how we can better liquidate our supplies.
Oh yeah, I took this photo in France. Water? Yes, please. Coming up. When? July. It didn't fall through like a bounce back.
Do a last little outro here, a little lesson learned for the day. And I think the lesson learned for the day is you can plan all you want, but the day isn't always going to go your way. So I planned today to have all these things done, but it hinged on someone else. This is something I remember thinking about a long time ago is, you know, anytime your plan hinges on someone else doing something, it's not a really solid plan, because if that person doesn't do it, or your plan hinges on something else happening outside your control. Today, my plan hinged on me getting the files from LegalZoom so I can get my LLC files so I can get my business bank account. But something I realized is, well, you know what? I don't really need it today anyways. I can, when I'm back here, I'm back in Santa Monica. But now that I'm back in Santa Monica, I can file it from a US bank here. I do prefer US bank if you're opening a bank account. US bank, from what all my research, has been the best one. Citibank is my personal banking. That's the account I usually use, but they charge fees and blah, blah, blah. US bank's pretty good. Not too many fees there. So anyways, long story short, lesson learned from today is you can plan all you want, but you got to know that a lot of times things aren't going to go your way. Just make sure that the little bit of things you do are important. I didn't do the best job of that today, though I don't think I did an awful job. I think most of the really important things I did do. One of the things I didn't talk about as well, the first thing I did today was I emailed. So one of the high-level things that I'm trying to do is move BDanceware over to Shopify. We're currently with Volusion, going to be moving over to Shopify. And if you've watched my YouTube videos, you know I'm a huge fan of Shopify. I think they have the best platform out there by far. From what I can tell, at least, this is what all my friends tell me and the research I've done. I haven't done a lot of work with them. Performance Nut Butter is going to be on Shopify as well. And I set up I think I showed it the other day. I set up with Shopify and I was blown away with how much better it is and how much more user-friendly it is than Volusion. Anyways, I'm getting sidetracked. That's one of my number one priorities, because moving BDanceware from Volusion to Shopify is necessary for a lot of the other items on my list, and it'll make some of the other items on my list not important. Like, one of the big things is I need to fix, we have an issue with the add to cart sometimes on our Volusion thing. Well, if I can move our site from Volusion to Shopify, that'll get fixed automatically, because Shopify won't have that same problem with the add to cart button. Anyways, the point of all of this is that you can plan as much as you want, but you're not always going to get everything you wanted done. Make sure that the little things that you do get done are important. So with that being said, this is vlog 3. Make sure you click that subscribe button down below if you like this video and you want to get more of it. On top of that, leave any comments down below. And last but not least, you can get my e-commerce success pack. This is a checklist that I've personally created for myself that I'll be using, and I have been using, for Performance Nut Butter when you're starting an e-commerce site. I have a Kickstarter checklist. This is the checklist I used for the Performance Nut Butter Kickstarter, on how to start a Kickstarter, like what is all the steps, like you need to have your video. And both these checklists, you're going to be surprised. There's going to be things on there you never would have thought of if you've never owned a business before. And even if you have, I might have thought of some things that you haven't, but if you have thought of things that I haven't, please leave it in the comments down below. If you have any questions for me, any thoughts, any way that these vlogs can be better, please leave it in the comments down below. And last but not least, thank you guys for watching these videos, and I'd love any feedback you have on how I can improve them. I know it's a work in progress right now. One of the big mistakes, another lesson learned from today, was I should have brought this camera with the tripod into the Korean barbecue, but I was a little frazzled and I thought I was gonna be late for the dinner, so I forgot it. So I just had my phone, so I took some videos with that. But anyways, those are some lessons learned for me. You guys, this is the end of my day. It's late. I shouldn't be recording a video this late, but I just wanted to get this out there. So thank you guys for watching this, and like I said, please subscribe, click to get the e-commerce success pack, and leave a comment if you have anything to say. Thank you guys.